For the latest top tips, reviews and advice, please subscribe below.
Hello and welcome to Attwoolls Outdoors with me, Mike. Today I'm giving you a bit of a kind of a comparison video between the Skye and the SkyLink from Telta. So I thought it'd be worth noting those two models look very similar, both kind of sun canopy you can actually enclose and things like that as well. So I thought it'd be worth just having a quick run through why you might go for one over the other, and the fundamental differences between the two. So we'll try and keep this sharp and to the point rather than me waffling on too much. So first and foremost is the concept. So you've got the Skye, which I would say I'm going to call the Skye Normal, and then you've got the SkyLink. So the Skye Normal is your conventional kind of sun canopy. Both have a single inflation point. Essentially, it's got a tube that goes across. So the Skye, you can feed it in through like a normal awning, inflate it up, guy it out, good to go. The SkyLink, on the other hand, is designed really that stays in a bag that you can essentially leave on your caravan or your motorhome for that matter. And then you would just unzip that. So the fabric is already sort of sitting in its own little house. Unravel it, pump it up and guy it out. So that is kind of the main fundamentals in terms of where it sort of stores and uses. For me, I see the Skye normal version as just something you could easily pop up and down, lightweight fabric, pretty much hassle-free with, like I said, a single inflation point. Whereas maybe the SkyLink is for those persons who wants to leave the awning attached to the caravan or the motorhome and just unzip it and let it sort of roll out. So there's one of the joys of the SkyLink over the normal version is the fact that by having it pre-mounted on the rail, things like side panels or front panels, if you were to add them on, can be stored in the caravan, and you're just storing that rather than the whole bulk of the awning. It's not that bulky, but it does probably make a difference if you're really quite small on the kind of pack size. They've also got a new things they've run through with actually now is they both have the same fabric. So they both now run with a 210 denier material. Ripstop fabrics is a really nice strong fabric. So again, that's a new improvement for the normal Skye. And also the side panels going forward are also the same, as well as the front. So when the Skye 400, front's the same, Skye's the same, regardless if you go for a normal version or a link. They have introduced a new 330 link as well, so you wanted something in the link side of things, a little bit smaller. By all means, check out a separate review video we've done on that as well to give you a bit more of an idea. The joys of actually the now Skye panels, formerly SkyLink, is actually that they've got a baffle part to them. So actually it's a foam pad with a little Velcro tab, so that way you can actually get a better seal against the caravan, even when you're using it as a kind of a sun canopy. The walls are the part that have that sort of the extra padding and Velcro, so that's something that comes in the wall section. But the main difference if you've got an old Skye and you kind of want to buy the new panels is that there's not actually kind of a little point where the pole goes up to and fits into the awning section. In fact, let's bring the camera in just to give you a bit of a better look at that, because it's probably easier to see it in the flesh rather than kind of explain it. So this model here is the Link, just to give you an idea. So this is the Link version. We've got same concept. You can see nice big open roof. There's little Velcro tabs that are located kind of here. So these Velcro tabs are really designed that it creates almost like a little mini cradle. So when you kind of roll it into its own little pocket, like a cocoon, if you will, it kind of sits in there really neat and tidy. Now the actual kind of parts here. So this is the extra sort of flap now that you can see. So when you look directly at the top, if I can get the camera to focus in, there's a little pocket now. So that's this part, front part, top part here, is a part that's actually onto the awning itself. Then you've got the panel, which then Velcros in. So that's the part that can seal against the caravan to kind of minimise the draft. Now, what I've got, so again, you can see the bag that's located at the top. So this is the additional bag. This is what actually, again, so the actual Link sort of rolls and fits into. And there's little kind of straps here. So they're, again, designed to kind of just hold it in place. So when you want to do that top zipper up, you can quite happily do that. Whereas we look on the other side of the thing, we've got the normal version. So you can see on the normal version, there is a centralized beam. So we've got no beam that side and beam on that side. So structurally, arguably, you'd say this model is slightly a bit stronger because you've got the ability of actually an actual mental strut. And you also, which you can see from the top here as well, we're going straight into the rail located there, so there's nothing kind of directly there, whereas obviously on this side you can see that point there. So again, that's another fundamental difference between the two. But I'd say they sit very similarly in terms of the way they look. Quite smart. You still got the same storm strap, so everything about it is exactly the same. You can see maybe at the bottom the difference between the Link, but with the side panels additions and obviously same inflation points on either side, I think it's just, again, it's just a really nice different option. So I just thought, because I'm getting quite a lot of choice between, you know, whether you prefer you want a Link or the normal Skye, just a bit of a quick comparison video. For me, I see the person who is going away for shorter stays, the odd weekend here, or going to use another awning in, you know, along with a sun canopy. The Skye normal version is probably the best one for you, because then you haven't got to remove your Link, which stays on the caravan, every time you want to use your bigger awning, or wherever your Link is going to be. That's going to be the one awning you use, and that's going to be it. You know, okay, yes, you can take it off and it'd be easy if you wanted that sense, but if that's going to be the awning every single time, then maybe the Link is the better option for you, because it's into the rail, which, as we all know, depending on the caravan, is probably the worst part of the whole awning experience in general, is getting it on and off the blooming caravan. So that takes away that kind of thing. So a bit of sort of to and fro in there, depends on what's more suited for yourself. But for more information, of course, check the link below this video, take you through to our website. We've got all the information from both the SkyLink 400 and 330, and also then lots of normal Skye as well. But hope it's been helpful. Feel free to comment in the box below as well. But hopefully it's been helpful, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Cheers.